Good morning, everyone. This is Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE, as usual from VAMUBUSIBE Church in NANSANA. I want to thank everyone who always enjoy this moment of morning prayer. Some of you are in Uganda, others are in the diaspora, but you have been supporting. I thank you so much for that great love. And remember also, the more we share together, we know that God blesses you. So when God blesses you, share this information with other people. You send them the message so that we can move together. You know, as Africa, one of the worst things that we have been going through is that unsupportive hand. We do not support each other. You find that whenever you do something, other people hit you by head. But this time around, we want to be supportive. Everybody, you give people information, because this is an information era. When you have information, then you have almost everything. VAMUBUSIBE Church, we are organizing a special event on 1st of September, which I don't want anybody to miss. If you have been all along enjoying the teachings and you are being blessed by the prayers and the ministerial work, please don't miss 1st of September. It's going to be a Friday. It's going to be a special day. People who in Karamoja, I have my friend or team who is a driver. You're a driver of a truck in Guru. I always receive your messages. I don't know whether you are on now. And all the people who are teachers, officers, drivers, students. Njogerechi. May God bless you so much, but I welcome all of you on 1st of September. Now, today I want to share with you conclusively about families. Because in family we have a lot of sections. I don't know whether God has just made it for me. For the last 3 weeks, most of the people that I have been meeting in different meetings are talking about what is going on in their either relationships or around their children or in their general life in families. And there is a section that I want to talk about families. That's a section of recurring problems, recurring attacks. I'm talking about those things which happen to people. Those things are not good, but they come as if they are inherited. I mean, you find that if your father had asthma, for example, you people who studied biology, you know how these things come genetically. You find that if the father had hernia and he was operated maybe once, twice, or 3 times, you find his sons having the same problem. Biologically, it has an implication. And now we have a tricky question. Please, just listen to me and understand what I'm saying. Even biblically, I will go there and I will explain to you how these things are, so that you can understand, because sometimes when you talk about that, you understand it easily. If a man who has been suffering from hernia begot maybe 5 children, 5 boys, why is it that some of the boys are free? You find 4 of them are free from hernia, but 1 of them gets the problem. Now, what is that which selects this person and leaves these others? And 1 of them carries the burden. And moreover, the evil burden. Others are free, but this one carries the evil burden. I want you to ask yourself a question. You find that in a certain family, some of the aunties were infertile. And when you produce children, one of the children that you have is having the same problem. Others are free, but one of them has been selected for bad, for negative side. Why is it that you are selected for worse but not for better? And this is what is happening. On a funny note, very funny note, I found a woman who was wrestling and fighting with her daughter. She cursed the daughter and said, "Go away from my home. Don't dare to come back here." And she was very furious. I asked her, "But what's the problem, lady?" She said, "That girl has caused a lot of trauma on me. Because can you imagine? I even left school because of her." You know what had happened? This girl conceived, got pregnant, and she was in senior 4. Before her exams, she got pregnant. She was sent from school. And the woman was so furious. But on asking her, again herself got the same thing. And it was like this thing was going on just like that. Some of you grew with your grannies. And as I speak, you also took your children to your mother. Just like you grew with your granny, and now your children are having the same thing. Why can't you stay with your children? Something wrong is happening. So you find such a family. The problem is just going on like that. We have families where people die prematurely. Just abruptly, somebody has died in the bed. You find a family losing people. And you know what? Sometimes if we just talk about these things, they sound funny. They sound like they are just normal. Nayenga chikutuseko. That's when you'll understand that these words are godly and you need a godly assistance. People die prematurely. You find boys at 16 years dying, 24 dying, accidents. You just find one dead in the bed, another just 2 weeks dead. Some other families begin well. You find somebody begins well, has money. This man has money at the early age of 23. As he grows up to 35, the more he grows up, the money vanishes. The wealth vanishes. He sells off everything. So it is very important for you to check what's happening. I know in Uganda now and in Africa, many countries have financial crisis. And you can't run out of it. But if God has blessed you, I'm telling you, you are blessed. Please check yourself and understand what's going on. I thank you so much for listening to me. And I send this prayer to you, everyone, wherever you are. Father, I thank you for everyone. Let your mighty hand be upon them. For those who have lost confidence because of what is happening to them, they have lost money. Some have lost everything. Some people are having sicknesses which they can't explain. They just know because the mother was sick, because the father had the same problem. That's why I'm like this. I break that bondage. I break that bondage of rejection. I break that bondage of marrying but without official understanding, without official visits, and you just get married and produce children. I break that bondage. Let there be introduction ceremonies. Let it be the first kuchala. Let there be something upon you. You will not be a reproach anymore. I pray for people who are having chronic diseases, who are inheriting diseases from parents. You're having asthma, you're having pressure, diabetes, something that happened upon your parents is happening to you. I break it. May the Lord be with you and make you great now and forever. We pray, we go. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. Please, I'm so blessed that you have been blessed from this moment. Please call me on 0752 229 680. Or you can WhatsApp me on 0782 229 680. But remember, every Wednesday I'm in office. Please don't die with the problems. Come and we pray together. God will help you every Wednesday from 8 up to 3 p.m. But every day of the week in the evening after work, we have divine meetings at church. Then on Sunday, 10 a.m., we have main services. Don't forget, 1st September, we have a special day. It is called Black God Day. You have been enjoying the ministry. I have been serving you always. Please, this time around, move from wherever you are. You in the north, in the east. Come at Kampala, NANSANA. We are located at Hoima Road. That's after Namungona Kasubi, where you come to NANSANA. Opposite Nabweru Main Road. Slope down, you'll find VAMUBUSIBE Church. My YouTube channel is Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. You write PR, SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE, you'll be right there. Search and subscribe. And don't forget, You can also send your support financially on those numbers on the screen. Support this moment, support this ministry with anything that you have. I love you so much. Muve mubusibe. May God bless you.